We're from Jersey, baby, 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 and you're not.
Back your hips up, down, up, down.
We're from Jersey, baby. From Jersey, baby. We're from Jersey, baby. We're from Jersey, baby. Baby, 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 and you're not.
Welcome back to the White News Network. I'm your host, Bradley Paperplate. Tonight's story, an innocent white woman is in critical condition after eating seasoned food. HOA President Becky Blanderson was innocently shopping for sunscreen at Whole Foods when a young urban boy offered her a sample of rotisserie chicken. Shoppers said Becky collapsed to the floor immediately after taking a bite. Members of the Neighborhood Watch responded heroically by pepper spraying the urban boy. Local police were on the scene in 15 seconds, apprehending the suspicious character and providing Becky with a valet escort to Mayonnaise Medical Center. Doctors at Mayo Medical administered a life-saving dose of Xanax and Pinot Grigio to Becky, and are telling reporters she suffered from severe flavor exposure. Using extreme interrogation methods on the suspect, police learned that this wasn't just any chicken, it was blackened chicken. Citizens of Privilegeville have been told to remain in their homes and inform their HOA if they see anything suspicious or urban. Authorities are currently searching for the rest of this blackened chicken and have been instructed to fire on site.
She believes in equality, unless you bring up the military draft. Accountability is her kryptonite. Therapists call her a walking gold mine. She thinks sleeping with dozens of men empowers her, and even the men she sleeps with agree. She shouts her abortions, and let's just say she shouts a lot. She's a happiness coach, even though she's miserable. She was taught there's over 70 genders in college, and it costs tens of thousands of dollars to learn. She self-diagnoses and likes telling everyone about it. She hates when men objectify women's bodies. But for $4.99 a month, you can objectify hers. She calls herself a boss-ass bitch. Others just call her a bossy bitch. She has a lot of cats, but not nearly as many as she will have. She has a dad, but she doesn't really talk to him. He doesn't think we live in World War II Germany. No, she thinks we live in an even worse time and place. She nags to go on podcasts to debate, and then sues them when she loses. Her OnlyFans is worth less than a McDonald's breakfast. She likes black men until they display misogyny. Then she calls the cops, who are all bastards, by the way. She is the most feminist woman in the world.
Today we salute you, Mr. Male Football Cheerleader.
Mr. Male Football Cheerleader.
Real men don't just play smash-mouth football. Real men turn cartwheels and somersaults on the sidelines, tucked safely away from the action.
Don't touch me now.
4th down and inches. The game's on the line. It all comes down to you. Will you call for a perky pyramid or a peppy line dance?
Get on my shoulders.
Knock 'em back, all the way to Hackensack. So grab an ice-cold Bud Light, Mr. Male Football Cheerleader. You may never score a touchdown, but you're peppy.
Yay!
That's gotta count for something.
Mr. Male Football Cheerleader.
Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
All right, you guys, podcast time. We got the equipment and the perfect business plan. Give our show away for free and tell no one how to find it. I'm going to start a podcast that has no focus, and it'll take up an inordinate amount of time.
Hey, everybody. Welcome into the Boomer Bunker. I'm one of your co-hosts, John Jamingo, and alongside me, my sassy co-host knows just about everything. Ladies and gentlemen,
I try.
It's the Duchess. How you
Good
doing,
evening.
Duchess?
I am well. It's Thursday, thank God. It's been a week.
It has been a week. I almost bled to death this afternoon. We'll get into that in a second.
Bonkers.
But in the opening, in 1998, Bud Light did a thing about male NFL cheerleaders.
Who knew?
And Who knew that 20-something years later, why is my nose itching? My nose started itching about 5 minutes ago. I cannot get it to stop. It's driving me insane. I feel like there's a hair there or something. I'm like pulling on it, rubbing it, scratching it.
Just me picking his nose through the show.
Jesus.
Jay, you got to do what you got to do.
Still doing it. Still doing it. And then as we're getting ready to go on, Duchess, she sends me I guess it was a tweet.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I just saw it.
Philadelphia Eagles. Hey, look, our 3 new cheerleaders, the males.
Yeah.
Come on.
My name is Pink and I'm really glad to meet you.
Look at these Fanooks. Ugh. Come on, Eagles. This is a big
Right,
jerk.
so for the folks who couldn't see that, it's all 3 male cheerleaders shaking their hands like,
This
hey.
is like a bunch of
Sassy.
sassy girls. They are.
Funny, haha, funny queer.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, Duchess, I don't know if you know this,
No.
but I made a mistake last week. Remember when we were talking about the planets? And then we were talking about the continents. And then we were talking about the planets.
Yes.
Well, apparently I was incontinent about the planets because I didn't get them all right. And I have a correction. Actually, they went to the website and no, they didn't. We do have a website one, but I have a correction. So I, of course, being the person that, when I make a mistake, I own up to it. Here we go.
Hello, this message is for John. I'm taking it upon myself to be the ombudsman. You forgot to say Neptune in your list of planets, and you incorrectly mentioned Pluto, which has been demoted from planet status to tiny little bitch-ass object. So do better, John. Thank you.
Do better.
Listen, I'll take the heat for the fact that I missed Neptune. I'll do that. I'll take the heat for that. But I don't care what anybody says. Pluto's still a planet. Fuck you. I'll die on that hill. Just because all of a sudden somebody decided that they didn't want it.
Not anymore.
Yeah, right.
Just nah.
Look, Duchess, we've been trying to get you to make money on a side hustle. You don't want to do feet pics.
So what should I do?
I have something for you here.
Okay.
This one here, I think, we'll also let the audience figure out if this is good for you. All right, here we go.
Day in the life of a girl who makes $50,000 a week pre-chewing food for toothless men online. This morning, I got an order in from a regular named Greg who really misses eating chips and guacamole. For the past 2 years, he's only been able to eat the guacamole, so I'm really grateful I get to make a difference in his life. Now, if you guys don't know what this practice is called, it's called mama birding, and it has been a...
Mama birding. Duchess. Now, Duchess, all you have to do...
Buttfuckers like, shut up and take my money.
All you have to do, Duchess, is get a plastic Ziploc bag and take food, chew it up, and spit it into a bag, and then mail it off to whoever this spokesperson is. She's making $50,000 a month.
She's cute. She's going to make money.
Okay. But I'm saying, you don't think there's somebody out there that will let you,
No.
You might not make $50,000 a month. What if you made like $5,000 a month doing this?
Who? Do you think anybody from our chat, right now the chat is losing their mind.
Right.
Sparky goes, what the fuck? Bruce is actually vomiting. Cody said, imagine the fucking bacteria present in that fucking bag.
Well, Stephanie Mateo is actually making $50,000 a week doing this. I don't know.
Where's the FDA when they're actually needed? And Budbugger says, oh my God, I can't believe. I have a better idea. Instead of pre-chewed food, queef air in a bag. That's gross.
Listen, all you have to do is get some kind of fish scent and put it in a bag and send it to him, and they will never know the difference.
Why fish? Why fish?
Just saying. That's what they want. That's what they want. All right, let's listen to how Stephanie handles this, because she's a professional, Duchess.
Yeah.
Super lucrative business for me during this tough to chew economy. Each customer gets a bag of their food of choice, as well as a
on the note, she takes a lipstick and kisses it. Isn't that nice? Notice how her tits are prominently displayed in this video.
Oh, God damn it. I don't want to put some of these up.
Go ahead. Put them up or I'll do it. It's your job. How much to spit in my mouth directly next summer, Kate? How much? I need to know this. How much money?
Uber Chew.
Uber Chew. There you go.
Chew.
Instant Chew. This is all good stuff.
Personalized handwritten note sealed with a kiss from me, of course.
Oh, she's so
I also take food safety extremely seriously, so
Now, see, Stephanie takes food safety serious.
Okay.
See, she's not just one of these fly-by-nights that send you something that'll get you sick.
Yeah. Who wants to do that?
Right.
Right. So how
I
does
make
she
sure to put each package in an ice pack, as well as making sure to add a refrigerate upon arrival sticker on each box. Once I'm done with my daily shipments, I then like to message my fans. Lately, the response has been so overwhelming, I've had to get 2 computers. I also love to research in my...
All right, hold on there, honey. You have the covers.
she
has the covers on the fucking binoculars.
Fucking retard.
What are you looking at? Everything's
I love
black.
bird watching. Black. Nothing.
Listen, I'm looking at this bird. It's so close. I could see it's black.
spare time because
You're an
when you
idiot.
know, you can grow. After a full day of work, I'm ready to take a nap and be grateful for all the lives I've changed and the positive influence I've made. What do you guys think of mama birding? Would you ever do it?
Duchess, would you have a mama bird? Birds of a feather. What can I tell you?
Oh, Bob says she also got a dog to help her chew all that food. I
Oh,
love that she's
no.
super considerate and packs it in
Yes, for all the toothless
refrigerated.
people.
How much does she charge for that?
I don't know. But first of all, if you think that these are toothless guys that are doing this,
No,
that's not what happens.
and I don't think they're eating it. I don't know what they're doing with
This is-
it, but
they're just
they're
taking
not.
it out of the bag, putting it on a plate.
You know, her
They're
DNA's
greasing-
in that. They're going to make something.
Yeah, they're greasing up their tool
Ugh.
and they're yanking on it until it explodes.
Stop,
Baby batter on there.
stop it.
That's what that's all about. Baby burden. How dare you people?
Stop.
Freaking. What's wrong with you?
Oh, my God. All right, hang on. Hang on. Bob says, does EBT pay
EBT?
for already chewed food?
I don't know. That's a very good question, Bob. Does EBT
Mike jumps
send
in.
a batch to EZ? There we go. The Grand Rapid retard.
Beating off to a plate of chewed food. Western society is lost.
It's over. It's
Oh,
over.
here you go. Wait. Oh, the comments are great.
They're going to freeze them in ice cube trays and put them in an Arnold Palmer. Oh, my God. She outsources her chores to a Malaysian shoe farm, and they send wholesale globs. Wholesale globs.
Oh, my God.
God damn, is that a good thing?
Oh, wholesale
Chew
gloves.
chores.
That
I
might-
like chew chores too. That's a good one.
Chew chores or chew farm.
Yeah.
All
Jeez,
right,
Malaysian shoe farm.
I got to save Mike's comment.
Oh, we have to hurry up on chew.
Just
chip and
highlighted
salsa.
it. We'll talk about these later.
Chip and salsa.
Jesus Christ.
Chew, chomp, 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 chomp.
Oh, my
Hurry
God.
up. So,
Oh, wow.
I'm just trying to help you out here, Duchess. You're sitting there saying how you
I
want to be
know.
able to make more money and be able to do what you want to do, and $50,000 a month. I mean, it's
hang
like
on. Wholesale globs sounds like a Willy Wonka candy.
wholesale globs. It's also what a cheap hooker gets.
Oh,
Wholesale
my word.
globs. Hi-yo. All right. Chattanooga choo-choo.
That's really awful. I thought some of these were bad. I mean, this
I'm
makes
wondering if-
feet look much better.
Yeah, right. Now all of a sudden looking at
I might be
feet,
going, maybe feet aren't so bad.
feet aren't so bad now, right?
The problem is it's not going to be
Listen.
just feet. People are going to want them like squished and stuff and all that. Like,
Hold on. Let's just say, let's get crazy. Let's just say somebody says, I'm going to give you $50 to chew something, put it in a bag, and ship it to me. Okay?
okay.
Where's the harm in that? First of all, that's not even like your kids wouldn't even find out about that. And even if they did, you're like, listen, some freak wanted me to chew food, put it in a bag, and send it to
Look,
him.
I got to pay the bills.
Right. I put you through college. Shut the fuck up. I put you through college with that chew money. Chew money.
I'm just looking to pay off my college debt.
Right.
My kids' college debt.
You could have cute little names like Chewbacca.
There you go.
I can't do that.
My old running shoes. I could put them up. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, Bruce would buy those.
There you go. See,
so
how
his
about
wife
those
could feed him
legging
the
socks
death
and tennies? Yeah.
Yeah. So anyhow, I saw that and I figured it would be quite the side hustle for you.
Oh, here we
Apparently-
go. A new religion. Jewish.
Jewish. Yeah, she's
Heyo.
Jewish. See, Duchess, no matter what I do, nothing's ever good enough for you. I can't see.
I don't think I'm qualified.
What?
I don't look like her. That's what all these old pervs want.
No, it's
they
not.
want cute young girls spit.
Listen,
they don't want some
right here
bag.
from the well, first of all, you'd have to drop the camera down. You'd have to back the camera up and drop it down to get the girls in there. And wear a low cut shirt so you can show the cleave. And then you know what? As you're chewing, you got to make a video of you chewing it so your boobs are bouncing, and then you just spit it in the bag. And that video you send along with the chewed food. You send it like in an email. Here's your chewies are coming. Your I don't know, your mush. Whatever it would be called. I don't know.
Your product. Yeah.
Your product.
And then here's actual footage of me chewing it.
See. Yeah, because
like I need that floating around on the internet somewhere.
well, Mike is right. I'm spending good money to have chewed food and some Malaysian chicks over there gumming it out. That's not right. It might not even be abroad.
Offsetting, you're contracting out to the lowest contract, to the lowest bid.
Yes.
And then I just resale. I'm technically the middle woman on this.
You're right.
I'm connecting.
But see, that's fraud. See, because he's paying you to chew your food. He wants your enzymes to digest that food. I guess Boomer Bob and I are chopped liver.
Chopped liver? Why?
I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know what he means by that. Oh, God.
Put a funnel between the girls and have food dropping through that into bags.
I guess like a an
I
assembly
guess.
line, so to speak, of
I just would like to, I just want to hear because when you do it, if you did it like this and you dropped it out, just into the bag and then hearing it plop into
like
the
a
bag.
Haktua kind of a thing.
Oh my God.
Well, that would probably make more money.
Those guys would be harder than math on a 4th grade black kid. Just telling you right now.
Holy shit.
No?
Oh my God. Can't chew his own food, but he pumps his own gas.
That's right, Bob. That's right. All right. Speaking of birds, don't you have a bird story from what I understand?
I do have a bird story.
How much for Duchess to pump my gas?
No. Pay for airfare, Bob. Maybe we'll talk about it.
Yeah, it's a lot, Bob.
I've never been to Alabama.
I'm gonna have to be I guess I'm gonna have to be your agent, your manager.
Yes. I'll request through Jamingo. So the other day, Tuesday, it was a nice day out. We had, before the storm shows up here. So we had our doors open. My office has a main door, a little vestibule, and then the door into my office. So I have never popped these doors open ever. But it was so nice. I thought it'd be kind of cool to have them open, just get some fresh air. And my coworker was amenable to it. And she said, not a problem. So I popped it open. And within 30 minutes, fuck you. That's important information. So stop making faces at me. Within 30 minutes, she starts screaming. She just gets up and runs from her desk. She's screaming like, at the top of her lungs, runs past me. I face the door. I have no idea what she's screaming at. I look up and I see something maybe about 3 inches long, like just bzzz through the air. Like it literally came in the door and banked a hard left towards her.
Right.
Okay. So at this point, we didn't know what it was. So she's screaming, runs away. And once I look at it for a moment because it scared the shit out of me. I look up at it and I realize it's a hummingbird.
Okay.
So the hummingbird managed to get through 2 doorways and hard bank left towards her desk. So now she's screaming still because now she doesn't give a shit what it is. We're closing the doors. We have little office spaces within our office. So we're closing those doors. She's hiding in one of them. And she's freaking out. I'm trying to wave it, like kind of push it with a legal pad out the door. Now
like you're shooing it.
I'm trying to shoo it out the door. It's banging into the ceiling tiles. It's banging into cabinet
Very
doors.
dumb bird.
Well, it was panicked. So, and it was trying to get out, didn't know what it was doing. And here I am, 5'2", waving a legal pad. I'm coming nowhere near this bird. Like there's still a foot and a half of space between me and this bird.
Were you talking to it? Were you like, go ahead out? Were you
I was like, I was literally like, come on, go. Coworkers screaming, don't touch it. I don't know what that is. And I'm laughing while I'm trying to shoo it out the door. So it finally, it had settled a couple times, sat on top of the blind, sat on top of the cabinet. And then finally it banged into the door and just fell. Like fell to the ground.
Oh no.
And then I was like, oh shit, it's dead. Like I went over to it. It's so tiny. I'm trying to pick it up without scrunching it with my finger. I don't want to squish it. So I kind of scoop on it. Oh, Budbugger says step on it. No. So I managed to pick it up and I like cup my hand over it and I walked towards the door. Coworker's still freaking out. She's like, what is it? What is it? Because she still didn't believe it was a hummingbird. I said, it's a hummingbird. It's tiny. It fits so right in my palm, itty bitty. So I take it out the doors and she immediately closes the one door to our inner office. And as I'm looking at it, I realize it's blinking. So it's alive. But it was clearly just not, it was just on, like I moved my hand, it just kind of rolled. So I was concerned we'd killed it. So I'm just standing in the doorway.
By what, shooing?
Well, no, because it banged it. I didn't know if I shoot it and like I didn't know if I hit it because they're like an ounce. They're so tiny.
I know.
Like I thought maybe I did hit it and banged it into the wall. It just fell down. So I'm standing outside with it in my hand, just looking at it because I'm like, what the fuck do I do? I didn't want to just put it on the gravel. I didn't want to just go take it to the woods. Like I don't know. Like something will eat it. It's teeny. So she opens the door and she goes. And she's like, what is it? And I was like, well, it's a hummingbird, but it's alive. It's looking at me. And I'm trying to hold it, but not look at it directly in case it panicked. And I didn't want to like right in my face because then I'd have squished it. Like,
did you have your safety glasses on?
I just had my glasses.
Okay.
But
well,
so I'm looking at it. And she goes, do you want me to call animal control? And I'm like, animal control is not going to fix this fucking bird. Now I'm just crying.
They would have said, here, give it to me. They would have went down the road and they would open up the window and they would have thrown it out like a cigarette butt.
It wouldn't have been worth their time. Like they drive out in the van, all their people pop out and stuff. So the comments are gross. I will address some of you people in a bit. So I can feel it, like it finally like kind of rights itself. So I can feel it like move in my palm. So I uncover it and look at it, and now it's like
smothering
sitting.
The poor thing.
No, I had it. I'm not smothering it. So I'm looking at it, and it just kind of propped itself up on its little teeny weeny feet, and then it just went and flew away. So once I got over the initial, like, what the fuck is that? It was very cool to be able to hold a hummingbird because it was just so neat. And it was a ruby-throated hummingbird. It was the males have like a red patch on their.
Ah, look at that.
It was brown with the like red feathers on its throat. It was very cute, teeny weeny, like native of New Jersey. But I figured with the storm coming, because we have a nor'easter kind of around here, and then just with it being like around the time they migrate. So I thought maybe it just
They migrate?
They do migrate. It's actually very
migrate?
cool. Yeah, they're so as teeny as they are. Yeah,
I've never seen a. Oh, how can you? They're only like 4 inches. You ever see a flock of hummingbirds go by?
Well, and what's freaky is they sound like a big ass hornet. Like, because it's like the wings and they make so much noise. So she freaked out when it because it dove bomb her a few times and she just ran off screaming. So after all was said and done, we go to open all the doors and I realized one of the doors that we pulled closed was locked. And we've moved into this place in October. None of us had a key. So I was like, fuck. So of course it's the one room that has like the copier and all our supplies. So then we had to call the landlord and they showed up the next day to unlock it. But it was just for 10 minutes in my office, it was sheer mayhem.
Help is on the way!
The people next door never came to look or check on us or even stick their head out like maybe they're getting murdered because all you can hear is
over
my
there
coworker. I'm laughing because it's hysterical because here I am just shoo. I can't. I'm nowhere near this fucking bird.
Come on.
But it was very cool to hold a teeny weeny little hummingbird.
Little tiny bird?
He was teeny. Yeah, I'm not a bird fan. I don't like birds, but it was
Did you
so
wash
small.
your hands afterwards?
I immediately washed my
Thank
hands
God.
with warm water and soap. Because my coworker called her husband to tell her, and his first thing was, "They have mites. Did she wash her hands?" It's like,
yeah, see?
no, of course I did. Ew.
Well, let me just tell you something.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard this.
Yeah.
But in California, there is 2 cases of the plague. The plague. And you know how you get plague?
Watch out, Bruce. Yeah.
You get mites off of rats. Well, they get into the rat. So if there was a mite that was on a rat that jumped onto the hummingbird, then on next thing you knew, you could be you could have the plague. Yeah, you could have the plague. Bob's on a roll tonight.
Yeah,
like a hot dog.
I was mama birding.
You were mama bird.
I said
didn't even get paid on it.
But step on it. How dare you?
Just should have walked outside, just throw it like just toss it. It would have been fine.
Oh, this is in response to Cody's comment that he loves hummingbirds. And Lorenzo says, me too, but it takes like 60 to fill me up. Oh, for God's sakes.
See?
Mike wanted to know if there's security footage. No, thank God.
Damn.
We do not have an office cat. But Cody says he has 3 hummingbirds. And no, again, I did not kill it. So, and then Bruce asked how much meat. It was like an extra minute.
On a hummingbird?
Yeah.
It's not even.
It was like if it was a couple ounces. I mean, I barely felt it.
There's less meat on a chicken wing.
Yeah.
Use a big lighter to cook a hummingbird.
Bob wanted to know what song it was humming. One by Metallica.
By Metallica, One. That's what song.
And I am now that bird's mother. Yeah. So maybe
I'd like to see if it comes back. Oh, it was a male.
It would be cool. It was just neat. The weird thing was the way it came into the office. It literally had to fly into it directly. And we have there's no flowers or landscaping that I would think would attract a hummingbird. So
do you guys wear perfume? Weird. Like, what did your coworkers? Does she wear like a perfume, like a sweet smelling lavender or something that might have attracted the hummingbird in?
It literally came in and banked towards her desk, and she just freaked. It was hysterical. And Mike says, "Who doesn't like birds? What the fuck?" I've had some run-ins with birds, so I don't. That's a different story for a different time.
Like if like Canadian geese, like you're walking by, because the Canadian geese around here are terrible. They're all over the place, and they attack you. They come after you. Budweiser says they can smell menstruation. Oh, I didn't
like
know
bears,
that.
right? They can smell menstruation.
Somebody's bleeding there.
It was pretty funny. So that was the comedy of errors of just the 10 minutes of chaos. And I'm just holding the damn thing like, what the fuck do I do with this thing? Like now it's safe and it's alive. I don't know. Well, I didn't want to just
put it in a bush or something, or just set it outside.
I just wanted to make sure it could fly. Like I didn't want to just put it there and then something comes along and eats it. They're tiny.
You probably let it go, and as it flew away, a hawk got it.
That's what I said.
Smell you later. See you, hooker.
Yeah. Guy takes a squirrel, they raise it, they bottle feed it, and they let it out and runs up the tree. And the next thing you know, the neighbor's cat comes over and eats it.
Oh, I've seen those.
Or the best one is the guy found a little bunny. They raised it, bottle fed it. They say, "Oh, we're going to let it go." They let it go. It ran across the lawn, and a hawk swooped down and nailed it.
They do. They do.
And that was it.
I have a picture. My coworker actually took a picture of of it in my hand. But she
What's that?
Oh, I didn't send it, but I'll drop it in Discord, and then you could see it. But I wanted to tell the story. So, she again, we had the double vestibule, so I'm standing on the outside.
2 doors.
And then when I had held it out, she just like, ugh, and she like closed the door. I'm like, I'm not throwing it at you. Well, I think she just could not get past what happened, so she was just beside herself. So she was wrecked for the rest of the day.
They're fat. They're fast as fuck.
Yeah.
They outrun blue jays and crows in my yard. Oh, that's very nice.
They're very zippy. So
all right. Well, that's all we have time for tonight.
Oh, get the fuck out. All right. Go ahead. You can tell your murder story.
My murder story was all right. So we all know about the cup holder that I have in my leg. Well, today they didn't have somebody that could come over. All right. So I'm going to change this thing myself. I've watched them do it 30 times. So I got everything out. I'm ready to do it. I wash my hands like a surgeon. I come in, everything's sterile. I take off the bandage and I put on the spray that you use to clean the wound. And I reach over to get something. I look up and there's like a pinhole in a radiator hose a stream of blood spraying out. And I have these things called chucks. They put them under people in their bed so when they piss themselves, it doesn't ruin the mattress. So
like a pee-pee pad.
Was like, it's like, I'm like, holy shit. So I grab a handful of the 4x4s I have, and I'm holding it, and I'm freaking out now because I've never seen.
Guy.
Yeah, I've never seen the whole time. Like it bled before, but it just kind of oozed out. You know what I mean? It was, this thing was squirting. I mean, it went out like a foot, and then it was all over my foot. It was all over the pad.
You really got to control your fluids there, Jamingo. Just squirting everything everywhere.
Yeah, it was like a sprinkler. So then I call wound care. And I go, what do I do? And they go, did it stop yet? I go, I don't know. They go, well, take the thing off and see if it stopped. I go, yeah, it stopped. So they go, well, okay, you're okay. Now just do what you're supposed to do with it. And
you're a big boy. Put a Band-Aid on.
I'll see you in a week. Yeah. But the whole time I'm sitting here, I'm freaking out because I'm like, is this thing wet? Am I feel like I'm afraid? Like I keep checking to see if I'm bleeding through everything. I might have to take it off tonight and to take a look at it again. Everybody's like, don't touch it.
Just leave it. Just
leave it
be.
What if I'm bleeding to death?
You're not. You're upright. You're talking. You're able to maintain conversation. This is a few hours ago. You'd have been down a pint at least.
I feel peaked.
Well, good night, everyone. John's going to pass out.
I sent Duchess the pad with the blood on it.
Sexy. You should sell those. I bet there's a black market for
not for my blood.
No?
My blood's. Well, I'll tell you one thing. It's certainly full of vitamins and minerals. I don't know about anything else. All right. Last episode, we talked about The Biggest Loser. And it got a pretty good response from people. Google, she listened to it. She sent something and she said, oh, my God, that show traumatized me when I was younger.
Yeah.
So, and one of the things that was missing was Jillian Michaels. She was not on the show. She didn't participate in this. Well, the guys from TMZ got a hold of her. Do you want to listen to some of this?
Yeah, you can play it.
We can listen to a little bit and see what she's
trying to cover her ass, I'm sure.
Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah.
What's your grievance with the Netflix documentary?
Of course. Well, honestly, it's just filled with so many lies. And of course, I have the emails and the text messages to back all of this up. And, right now, my team and I are trying to figure out the best way of going forward in dealing with this. Do we pursue this legally? Do I just do a data dump and give you all of the emails and all the receipts? But for the show's doctor to suggest that I never worked with him, for example, that's one of his lies. There are, Harvey, I don't know, hundreds of emails going back and forth between me and the show's doctor. However, I did have very serious issues with the way the show's doctor handled the contestants. And I requested, and I have all of this in email, that the contestants see specialists and other doctors. Sometimes they allowed that to happen. Sometimes they didn't. There was an endocrinologist in particular that I had asked them to refer my contestants to, named Dr. Katja Van Hurley. Of course, Dr. Huizenga was very angry about this, and she would often overturn many of his decisions. So, for example, a contestant showed up and was on metformin. Dr. Huizenga would randomly, and I, again, can prove all of this in emails to you, randomly pull contestants off of medications, which is, by the way, what he did to Tracy, who's in the documentary. I believe he pulled her off of, I think she was on Prozac, and he pulled her off.
Holy shit. You can't just take somebody off of Prozac.
Well, she also can't disclose people's medical history. So she just fucking outed this woman with her medical history. So good move, stupid. So, this woman is a fucking moron. I'm sorry.
Mike is feverishly writing down.
34.
34, yeah. So, okay. So, but here's the other thing. You can't just take somebody off of Prozac. You have to wean them off of Prozac. You take them off of Prozac and they get like these like sparks in their head. You know what I mean? Like they feel like they get an electric shocks. Yeah. You just can't do that. I'm telling you right now that everybody for this show, they're all running to protect themselves. This documentary, holy shit.
All you have to do is literally, they're like, oh, it was lies. I'm like, you screaming at that guy in his face calling him a loser and whatever. Like, that's a lie? I think we
No,
could see it.
She's saying that she's never the doctor. Put that back up. I want to see what Bob Little Groupie said. You flashed it like they were a pair of tits. I got a stomach bug and lost 5 pounds today. I'm also today's biggest loser. Oh, I feel bad. That's terrible. A stomach bug. Oh my goodness. Nothing worse than throwing up.
Yeah.
Nothing worse than
bleeding through a pinhole. In your leg, maybe.
No, I'd rather bleed through a pinhole than throw up. That's how I feel. All right, let's see if there's anything else here.
Offer for Prozac, and of course, when you pull someone cold turkey off of antidepressants, they're going to have a really severe, significant reaction.
That's what I thought.
And I mean, this is just common sense. You don't have to be a doctor to know not to do that. Then said, you can't be pulling contestants just cold turkey off of metformin. And our contestant who had PCOS and was on the metformin for that.
Why are they showing this guy's belly? They're showing the phone. Okay, never mind. You're not. Just for the audio people, whoever's running this camera should be immediately fired. Terrible. Yeah. Terrible job.
Started to have all kinds of negative reactions medically. I requested that she go see Dr. Van Hurley. And then Dr. Van Hurley put her back on the metformin. So this is just one of the things that I have had issues with the show's doctor over.
Okay.
All right.
Sure you go.
Backpedal, cover your ass, whatever. If that was such an issue, she stayed on for how many seasons and collected millions and millions of dollars? I'm sure it bothered her so much. Yeah.
Yeah, it basically put her on. I know.
I mean, it rocketed her to superstardom. So she had videos, she had books, she was on all kinds of tours, she had products, she sold all kinds of shit. And then she made money from the show. So I think she's just covering her ass.
Of course.
And she is no medical doctor herself. She has no idea. And when I watched that documentary, Tracy and was it Huizinga or whatever his name is?
Yeah.
They're very close. Like she actually ran a marathon with him. So I'm thinking that doctor's not just out to get her. He seemed a little more human, somewhat. I still don't like it.
Again, remember, it's a documentary that's
slated, of course. It's slanted to whatever. But I would think that why would Tracy still be seeing him personally as a friend if he did her damage? Because she clearly wasn't happy with the way that she was treated by everybody else. But somehow the doctor was okay. Like, so maybe he had a little more. I mean, I do think, whatever. I don't know. I only watched the documentaries. I never saw the show, so I could only.
You did watch the show because
John, I did not watch the fucking show.
Well, I don't know. You're talking about things that you saw on the show.
I've seen clips on TV and the internet, but I've never sat to watch the show ever.
Okay, all right. Never mind.
I would tell you. Why would I lie? Okay.
I did not. I didn't do that. Hands were up here. That wasn't me.
Look on your face.
Because I don't need you to get all pouty. We're only 38 minutes into the show. I can't have you get all pouty on me. All right. Enough about that. Hold on. Here we go.
Changing the subject now.
Oh, I forgot. I'm supposed to do this first. All right. 'Cause we got to go early with this.
Going early tonight? Okay.
Going early with this. Here we go.
It's time for Trump. Tweets read by Kate will Trump. Be happy or irate. Will it make us laugh or will it be a groaner? Either way, Sparky Toaster will have a raging boner. Have a raging
boner. It is very hard, if not impossible, to win a war without attacking an invader's country. It's like a great team in sports that has a fantastic defense but is not allowed to play offense. There is no chance of winning. It is like that with Ukraine and Russia. Crooked and grossly incompetent Joe Biden would not let Ukraine fight back, only defend. How did that work out? Regardless, this is a war that would have never happened if I were president. Zero chance. Interesting times ahead. President DJT.
It's time for Trump. Tweets read by Kate will Trump. Be happy or irate. Will it make us laugh or will it be a groaner? Either way, Sparky Toaster will have a raging boner. Have a raging boner.
Okay, so the reason I picked that tweet was because basically Putin just embarrassed Trump. So Trump has Putin come to Alaska. They talk. Then he brings in Zawinski. I wanted to call him Monica Lewinsky. Brought in Monica Lewinsky.
Not that
Brought
gal.
in the president and all of Europe. They come in and they had this big thing, and then Trump gets up and makes a phone call to Putin, and and Trump's on hot mic saying, "I think we can get this done. I think he wants to make a deal. He wants to make a deal." And that night, he had they attacked Ukraine with one of the biggest attacks since the start of this whole war. So basically, what he did was he told Trump, he basically just gave Trump a middle finger. So now this is why this tweet is here. He's like, it's impossible if you don't let them play offense. So basically, I guess what they're doing is they're going to let them take the gloves off, and now they're supposed to go after them offensively. Right. And I don't like this. I don't like this at all, and I'll tell you why. Because this is how this is going to start a bigger war. This is how this is going to start a bigger war.
Absolutely.
Because I think Putin thinks that Trump's a pussy. He wants peace. And he's like, well, he doesn't want to fight, so he's not going to stand up to me. That's not Trump. Trump's like, listen, we don't have to fight, but if we're going to fight, we're going to fight.
We're going to fight, indeed.
So I have a feeling he's going to give them weapons. He's going to take the gloves off these people, and he's going to say, go get them. Go get them. And then see what happens. Because for 3 years, Russia's a major power, and they've been fighting, and Ukraine is a small country, and they've been holding them off. Now, Sparky says, let them fight and stay out of it. Listen, you can't do that, because if they overrun Ukraine, then what's going to stop them from going into Poland and all these other countries? Nothing. There's nothing going to stop them. It's just like anything else. Sometimes you get in a fight and you don't know, you got to hurt the other person so they don't want to fight you again. And unfortunately, I feel that's what's going to happen here. I have a feeling, and I could be wrong, but I have a feeling that Trump's going to take off the gloves to Ukraine, and God forbid they send in troops from they're not going to send it, but they might do air support. We might end up doing air support over there, and I don't like this at all. I don't like two superpowers with nuclear weapons going after. This is very, very dangerous, but you don't fuck with Trump. Trump's not going to do, Trump's not going to mess around. He's like, listen, carrot, stick. I gave you the carrot. You didn't want the carrot. Here comes the stick.
Exactly.
Unfortunately. Speaking of that, you know where our president is right now?
I do.
He's on patrol.
He's on patrol.
This just in, Fox can confirm that President Trump will go on patrol tonight in our nation's capital with law enforcement.
Did you hear that little laugh? Like somebody's laughing?
I think that was Jessica. Was this on the 5?
No, this is just a Fox News report.
Okay.
Tonight in our nation's capital with law enforcement and military personnel at his side. President Trump broke the news today in a radio interview, and we expect more reportable details shortly. Shannon, an incredible development.
I'm telling you right now, just like I don't like, imagine the Secret Service. They're like, what? You're doing what? We're doing what? We're going out on patrol?
It's like, all right.
Are you out of your mind? Why are we doing that?
You won't notice them, but it'll be this. On patrol with 30 heavily armed people around him.
Right. Yeah, I guess. I mean,
they'll be like, I want to get that guy, catch him, everybody knock him down, and then he's going to go up and go, you don't get out of jail.
It's your favorite president. Put your hands up. All right. That's it. Turn around and spread them.
They should give him a megaphone.
Oh, Donnie.
Stop running.
All right. This is your favorite president. Turn around. Put your hands up. Walk backwards. Get on your knees. All right. Let me hook them up, as they say in the news on the shows. I was watching a show the other day, and they said hook them up. All right. All right. Now where are we going? Let's go over there and let's get some hookers.
Arrest some hookers. Yeah.
I used to play the Bad Boys theme. I used to be a retail store manager. And if you know Asbury Park, it's not a nice neighborhood.
No.
It was always a lot of high theft. So occasionally I would just play this through the store. And they didn't like that.
Right.
I get $30 all the time.
All right. Here he comes. Officer Trump to the rescue. Don't run. Go get him. Go get him.
You know
I'm
what he
not
wants
running.
to do? He wants to be
Taser, taser, taser.
Taser.
Got him.
Got him.
Got that some bitch.
There we go. I mean, say what you want about this administration.
It's
They
definitely been keeping everybody on their toes.
Yeah, and
sure.
the Democrat, he's broken the Democrats. He has broken them. They don't know
They don't
what
even
the
know
fuck
what to
to do.
They can't react. Every time they start screaming, and then it's like 4 other things happen. They're like, ugh. Like the whole.
This is terrible.
Have you
This is
been
terrible.
watching well, of course, the Kennedy. Now he's out doing like the pull-ups and the push-up, and him and Hegseth are doing like the challenge. Okay, good.
We're gonna get into that.
That's
so.
How does he work out in jeans? Ugh.
I don't know.
It's creepy.
Remember, he had a brain worm. All right, here's a tweet from the D.C. Police Union. D.C. crime since the announcement of federal controls versus a 7-day prior. Robberies down 46%. Assault with a deadly weapon down 6%. Carjackings down 83%. Car thefts down 21%. Violent crime down 22%. Property crime down 6%. All crime down 8%.
A mere coincidence.
Yeah, this is within a week. Within a week.
That's what this is. There's still crime.
It's still crime.
Well, that's why he's going on patrol tonight.
Yeah, it was at its lowest level. This is what he's doing. This is terrible.
I'm going to go catch me. I'm going to go bag some criminals.
Yeah.
I can't. This is great.
There was this one point where I think it was Scott Jennings on DC Crime. And, he's on that CNN show with Abby. What's her last name? I can't remember. It doesn't
The
matter.
one you like?
No,
She's an
I
Eagles
don't like
fan?
her. No. Apby. She's the black chick.
Oh,
But
okay.
Scott Jennings.
Gotcha.
Well, he's with Jake Yapper, the fake tapper.
Fake tapper.
Jake Tapper.
Fake news, Jake Tapper.
Fake news. He's fake news. So he's talking to Jake. And
I hate it. He's such a punchable face, doesn't he?
I know. And he's an Eagles fan, too. It's very hard for me.
Well, what about that idea? What about the idea that this is, even if one supports this effort, it's a Band-Aid, right? It's not like hiring 500 additional cops in D.C.
And I think they do have a staffing shortage in the D.C. Police Department. They need to fix that. I don't know what's authoritarian about putting some extra eyes and ears on the street, getting criminals off the street to keep people from being murdered and carjacked. Nobody in their right mind believes Washington, D.C. is safe. And to say the president is trying to help us keep people from getting murdered and carjacked and we have to stop this authoritarian push, it's just sort of ridiculous rhetoric. These Democrats don't know what to do with themselves. Every time Donald Trump tries to do something, they reflexively feel the need to oppose it without thinking through the political implications for themselves.
You think Democrats are taking the bait?
Well, I think they're acting like idiots here. The city is crime ridden. I saw a guy get murdered in Union Station in February at 4 p.m. I saw the body hit the floor at the bottom of the escalator on the 2nd floor. And so everybody who visits there, everybody who lives there knows it's a serious problem. You have extra eyes and ears. They've arrested criminals. They're getting illegal guns off the street. People feel safer. Tourists feel safer. What is the problem?
Margaret?
How do you argue that? How do you argue that?
Oh, they do. Because, whoops, I should do this one here.
Oh, my God. A white woman explaining it.
Here we go. You know why? Racism.
Is that every single city that Trump has called out as a disgrace or in ruin, in addition to DC, currently has a black mayor and all-time historic lows for violent crime. This is not accidental. This is not a coincidence. It always comes back to plain old racism. Have y'all noticed that every single city...
I'm sorry.
Sparky says she looks dead. She is very pale with very bad bright lipstick that does not fit her.
People.
She looks like a living dead person, like a freshly dead person. Kind of gross.
I know.
Yeah.
So
I love how she says that. It's it's racist because all those cities have black mayors. I'm like, well, they're Democrat cities.
What does that tell you?
That's where the crime is.
I would get rid of black mayors.
I'll get rid of any mayor that has that bullshit.
Here's the thing.
We're not
Donald
looking
Trump
at color.
Went into Washington, D.C., cleaned the place up, put cops on the street, got rid of crime. If the criminals know that there's going to be a bunch of cops there, they're not going. That's not where they're going to do their crime. That's not going to happen. And they're going to fight him over this. This is ridiculous. Wear your whore makeup, you whore.
I love that job. funny.
All right, so
Bob
here's
goes,
a woman. I think she's out of New Jersey. I've seen her before.
Sorry.
And what she does is she goes out and she goes to towns and she found herself a good old fashioned anti-Trump rally out here. And I
Wear
love
your whore makeup, you whore.
Yeah, whore. Yeah.
She talked to some of the.
Oh, I like this chick. She's got some balls on her. I wish I knew where she was in Jersey.
I know. All right, here we go.
That'd be cool. Okay.
Please get off the sidewalk. Get off the sidewalk.
Ma'am, you're sitting on the sidewalk.
Yeah, because I'm allowed to.
I'm a lesbian, and, you know, as soon as they finish up with the brown people, the yellow people, they're going to hit the gay people too.
And I know.
What the hell does that? How does that even?
With what? Hit him with what? What does that mean?
Oh, because you can't have, because that's what I think. I think once they get done with the browns and the yellows, and they're going to come after the gays. Caitlin Bennett is her name.
Okay,
that's her name.
I don't
All right,
get
here
it.
we go.
And I know that millions of children have died from hunger as a result of what happened with USAID.
Millions of children have died?
Millions of children.
Where did you get that number?
I watch the news all the time.
Which
I watch the news all the time.
The news never lies to me.
The news. Oh my God, it's the news. Matter of fact, watch.
Grandma.
Oh my God, another one.
I don't watch that news. That's
No,
for
not that
fascists.
news.
and
That's the
racists.
fascist news.
That's the fascist news network. Get
What
that
news?
straight.
Watch, listen.
news broadcaster said that?
I watch MSNBC.
Would you like to sign?
I watch MSNBC. It cracks me up. All right.
Would you like to sign a thank you card to ICE today? No? Well, Milton was convicted of sexual assault of a child, and ICE removed them. That's a good thing, right?
No. Round.
No.
Sexual assault of a children. We moved them for sexual
Not my
assault of
child.
children.
I don't care. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
All right,
fuck
hold
them.
on. We're
Oh,
back to
thanks.
the carpet. Hang on. We're back to the carpet muncher. Here we go.
Rounding up people that are so-called criminals. So they have quotas that they have to meet. So, okay, after they finish rounding up the people that they can clearly see from their color of their skin, now they're going to go for people who they assume might be gay or they know might be gay.
Okay.
So,
So you think they're just rounding up any brown
Yes,
person?
they're rounding up anybody they can. It doesn't matter if you're if you're a U.S. citizen, doesn't matter. They're going to take you because they have a quota to meet. So
Of like a certain number of brown people?
a certain number of any kind of person they perceive as an immigrant, regardless of whether or not they're a U.S. citizen.
That's it. Doesn't matter.
What?
U.S. Doesn't matter if they're a U.S. citizen. They're brown. We're getting rid of all the browns.
Here you go. Budbugger says, if Stinky Tuna had a face. Maybe that could be the episode title. Stinky Tuna.
I just, where do they get their half of facts? That's what
They
cracks me
just
up.
the stuff they say makes no sense. Like it's clearly nuts. It's these crazy
now
white
they're out.
women. Oh my God. Stop.
Right. And they're out now and they're torturing. They're torturing like ICE. They're coming up to these cops and they're putting hands on these cops. And I can't believe these cops are putting up with this shit, because as soon as you put a hand on an officer, that's it. You're going to
Bye.
jail.
Yeah.
You're going to jail. We should not be putting up with this bullshit. Look at this lady here.
All right. Yeah.
Are you ice garbage?
She's grabbing his face, trying to demask him, trying to pull his hat off. And now she's sitting here, Dusty Tuna. God
There
damn
you
it.
go.
There's our goddamn title right there.
I got
Dusty
it.
Tuna.
I got it marked. You're good.
Okay, here we go.
Mom, let's go. Mom.
She's right in his face.
She's like putting her finger in her mouth, like she's shushing him, but she's like in his face.
What's your name? Are you ice? Oh, you don't want me to take a picture of your face? Is that because you're ice?
This went on for
She's got her
over
camera
a minute.
right in his eyes. I'm sorry, but you should take this lady down and arrest her. It is the only way to stop this. They go to jail for the weekend, and then
What are you doing? Who are you? Who are you? What is this? What is all this? What is this? Huh?
she's got a cane.
I'd have
She's
fucking
poking her with
knocked
a
her on her
cane.
ass. He's
That's
been
a
very
deadly
patient.
weapon.
Yeah, because he's law. I guess because he's law
You're
enforcement.
Are you an
That's
ice
what
piece
you
of
are.
shit? that what you are? You some ice piece of shit? Is that what you are? Because
You can hear her hitting him.
She's
with the
like
camera.
everything you hear, she's banging on him with her smartphone. Literally, I don't know
I can't
how.
really put up with this because she keeps doing this. But the best part here is when we get, she's going through this whole thing, and if we get to the end here,
Just see her getting handcuffed up. Man,
is that what you are?
oh,
she's just like, oh man, I'm going to jail.
bad girls, what you going to do?
Okay, it says this guy's a First Amendment auditor who does this shit for clicks and views on YouTube. But
that
you know
what it is?
But by doing that, he pulls out these crazy bitches and then they go to jail. So you know what? If this guy wants to do that, I think he's setting them up.
That's wait a minute. That's impersonating a police officer. You can't do that.
What, by wearing a hat and a mask? Mask?
Hang on. Now I didn't know this.
All right. Well,
I didn't get the whole story.
All right. So
Hold
Bob,
on.
share some deets.
This guy's a First Amendment auditor. All right, hold on. Let's see. So, I mean, she starts grabbing him, and
He didn't indicate he was ICE.
he never
assumed.
said anything. I understand
He never
that.
said
but
a word.
He's
Well,
dressed
whatever.
like an officer.
So what? You can't wear khakis and a vest?
All right, hold on. All right, so here we go. He's got like a camera on him, and he's got a vest, like a tactical vest on him. He's dressed in black. As far as I'm concerned, this is entrapment. He's impersonating an officer.
Oh well.
I thought he was an actual officer.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care.
Well, you know what? The embarrassment that this old fucking biddy had to go through to get perp walked out, sat in the back of the cop car, and they drag her down. So I would love to know if she actually did get arrested. But are you allowed to wear clothes in America? I think you can.
Yeah, but you can't impersonate an officer of the law. That you
Well,
can't.
how do you know it's an officer? He never said who he was.
First of all, everybody calm down. First of all, officers right now cannot wear their badges and stuff because these fucking crazy bitches are out there doxing them, and that puts them and their families in danger. I understand that. But when you're dressing like these guys to get somebody to assault you, I'm sorry, that's over the line. That's over Jamingo's line. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, if
That's
you
all.
can't have a conversation with someone without getting in their face and hissing and hitting them, you should go to
I
jail.
don't like that either.
Keep your hands off of people.
But she thought she was doing that to an officer. She was just doing that to a citizen.
Oh well,
that's a whole different charge. No.
Okay. Well, it's still assault. You can't just walk up to somebody because you don't like them, hit the hat off their head, bang on their bodies with your phones, and poke them with your cane. You
That
can't do
I agree. It is assault, but it's not assaulting a police officer.
Okay. Well, if it was an officer, I hope she rots in jail. If it's just a regular person, I don't fucking care. I hope she still rots in jail.
All right, Duchess.
But she'll bounce out.
You're going to love this next one. This lady, you know how they get in their face and they bang pots and pans on cops? Now, I think this is in another land, but here we go. She's banging right in the cop's face.
This looks like it's in England. He's got
and she's got a terrorist towel around her head.
Just banging up.
And right about now, some man from England's had about enough of her shit.
Are you allowed to, is that real? This man just walked up and hit her in the head with a pan?
It looked at me.
So in England, you can't say bad things about somebody on your Facebook page, but you can come up and the cop literally stepped back so he could hit her. That's
Right.
okay. Well, maybe that's
I
probably
don't know
not
if it's okay or not, but it sure did fucking make me giggle.
That bonk. Yeah, he's this big fella, big old husky fella. Looks like he's been a little corn fed there, and he's wearing his big old Union Jack shorts, and he just hits her. I'm not mad about it. I think it was great. I'd seen that. I thought it was maybe like AI or some kind of spoofy thing, but I'm not mad at it.
Well, if that's AI, it's amazing.
Yeah. Oh,
all right,
here we go.
That was an Indian guy did to the little white Catholic boy in D.C. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, that was so what happened was these Catholic kids and they were waiting for their bus. And this Indian guy comes up with this, hey, yeah, and he's got his drum and he's banging. He walks up and he's like banging it right in this kid's face, and the kid's smiling. He don't know what to do because this guy walked right up to him.
Just assaulting him.
Yeah, he's just like sitting there not doing anything, but he's smiling on his face. And they said that he ended up winning a huge lawsuit
Kid
with
sued
CNN.
the shit out of the
He'll
of the
never
press.
have to work again. His college is paid for. He'll never have to work a day in his life because of that bullshit. And that's another way of the news putting a narrative out and not being able to, and not actually telling the truth. All right, so all this shit's going on in DC right now.
Yeah.
And they had another picture of a guy. They pull him over. They get him out. He's Mexican, and they're talking to him. Right? They want to know where he is. And all of a sudden, he bolts. Like he starts to take off. Nicholas Salmon. That's the kid. That was the kid. So the whatchamacallit, the Mexican tries to bolt. Where there's like 5 police officers around him. They grab him, tackle him, put him on the ground, and he starts screaming. Well, I couldn't understand what he was screaming because he was screaming in Spanish. So the story comes out. He was a illegal migrant from Mexico who was charged with child sex crimes last year after the suspect tried to run from officers. Perez Teofani, apparently, is it?
English, please.
I don't know.
Who cares?
Appeared calm as he emerged from his blue SUV, which was surrounded by local and federal cops. He made a break for it, but was taken down to the ground. And he's yelling, "Please, I'm not a criminal. I work here. I want to be with my family."
No, I don't speak Spanish.
And then they found out, yes, this illegal alien from Mexico was previously arrested in January of 2024 in Fairfax County for aggressive sexual assault of a child under 13.
Aggressive.
I'm sorry, aggravated. Damn it.
Oh, okay.
Aggravated. That's aggressive. Glad to see he's off the Washington, D.C. streets, thanking Trump DHS Secretary Kristi Noem and Immigration and Customs Enforcement. They said that he's illegally entered the U.S. 3 times, defied a final order of removal after voluntarily returning to Mexico 2 previous occasions. So, again, this shit is happening, and that's what we need. We need this kind of stuff. And what it's doing is it's making everybody, all these mayors that are in these shithole cities with all this crime, that making them look like asses. He doesn't care. He doesn't care at all.
You got to get these people up. There's no other way that's been working for how many years?
Right.
You handicap every year. The cops. Oh my God, get more and more handicapped. There's less police officers now than there ever have been. So, you can make an example with DC. Because he doesn't need. After 30 days, he'll need to get authorization. But for the first 30 days, clean it up, shovel them up, get them out.
The white liberal women have lost their mind. He's broken every one of them. They go in their cars. They start crying.
Another video.
Here we go.
Can I rant on here? How are you in a church celebrating in America right now?
Easily. Oh my God.
She's shaking around like that hummingbird.
Fucking maniac.
All right.
What's with these idiots?
I know. This just cracks me up.
Brain damaged bitch. She's wearing a Dolly Parton shirt, freaking out.
Imagine being mad at me in the comments because I think going to church as a Christian in America is hypocrisy. If your church,
it's a crime. Is that fucking vocal fry? That's a fucking crime.
That's a crime.
Doesn't speak to the mass deportation of people seeking asylum. Hate.
Bullshit.
Is she sitting on a vibrator? Why does she sound like that? I do hate her voice.
I know.
It's dumb bitch.
She's sitting there. She goes, "There's just everybody's just seeking asylum. There's not criminals over here, perverts. They're not. None of them. It's just people seeking
millions. They just millions
do our lawn, and they want to.
Now I have to clean up after
myself. Our crops. Yeah, that's all
they
want
to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hate-filled speech from the president that you elected. Yada yada, so on and so forth. Bigotry. But I also think that the Holy Spirit can be accessed by anyone ever. And now that the Pope has passed, we actually have access to his spirit too. Imagine being mad at me and I'm on a shaker thinking,
oh my God, I didn't see that.
Totally called it. Yeah. How did you think her voice sounded shaky?
I thought it was vocal fry. I thought she was.
Well,
just
no, it's
doing
vocal fry too, and she sounds like shit.
Oh my God.
Oh, here you go. She's the female RFK.
Yes, she is.
You know, she thinks so little of her audience that she's going to stand on that shaker and sound like shit, even more shit than normal. Idiot. Fucking, I hate these people. I really do.
Oh, Duchess.
Ugh. Yeah.
Just so you know, they have a plan. This is their plan.
They.
If you hate this administration and you are single, the most radical thing you can do right now is start dating immigrants.
From your
That's
lips
racist,
to
isn't
God's ears. Go ahead.
Kill you.
Knock yourself out, babe. I hope you get a good one.
Think about it. It hasn't been working out with these American men anyway, has it? I wonder why. Well,
I wonder why too.
Because they're working. They don't want some lazy bitch.
Yeah, because they don't want any fucking crazies like you. That's why it's not working.
Well, look at our country. That's why. So when you find a man from another country who can truly appreciate your genius, your beauty,
your citizenship. Yeah.
Yeah, your beauty.
Giggle.
It's a shame if you're listening to it. This is a podcast because this is the most mid bitch I've ever seen in my entire life.
Come on, you're smarter than that.
Bob says even illegals have standards.
your whole life will change. And on top of that,
Oh,
you're gonna
well.
piss off the
Like it'll end.
Well, you just stepped on her.
Oh, sorry. She needs to.
Sorry, I'm used to it. All right, here we go.
Wah.
Let's try it again. Here we go.
life will change. And on top of that, you're gonna piss off the president. Woo! And they're stealing our jobs. Wait till they start stealing all the women.
Please do us a favor.
Yeah, you know, well, don't wait for them to come to you. Just go there.
Listen,
how about you wait till they just go to their country?
You know what, guys? You know what, immigrants? You're not stealing them. You can have them. They're like trash. We just left them outside like trash. You can just take them.
Took her jugs.
Took her jugs.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Bob
That's it.
says, how is blowing Pablo going to piss off the president?
1 hour and 6 minutes.
Yeah, I know. I know exactly why
That's
you
why
did that.
I wasn't reading it. I wanted you to read that one.
Sparky
All
says,
right.
who looks at those glasses and says, yeah, I look great in these?
I know.
Because
isn't
it'll
it
piss
insane?
off the president. Like he knows you exist. Like he
Yeah.
cares.
Yeah, I
Doesn't
know.
care.
All right, Duchess put this in here. I need to know if you think this is true or do you think this chick is this an actual woman or is this just a, what would you call it? An act.
Do you want to explain what it's
I don't even know. You
All right.
explain it because I have no
Okay.
idea.
So I'm scrolling Insta and I see this and it's set up as a video dating profile. So
okay.
this is supposed to be, that's why it says VHS dates, because back in the old days, I guess you could, if you were looking to
So this
meet
is
people.
80s, early 90s.
This is supposed to be, this is 80s. There's no 90s in this whatsoever. This is probably mid 80s because all those colors and that background and that hair is absolutely 80s. And what this was like, you could do, I guess this is like before you could internet date or, Tinder and all that stuff, Grindr, whatever.
Well,
where
no,
you
this
swipe, you just watch the videotapes of the submissions.
Right. This was, there was a place you went to. You did a videotape. They coached you on it.
Yeah, it's like your audition.
They dressed you. They did your makeup
Yeah.
and everything. And then, and this was thousands of dollars to get
Yeah.
thousands of dollars that you
Yeah.
paid to get introduced, ladies and gentlemen, to Ronnie. This is Ronnie.
Oh, my God.
The key to a good relationship is spontaneity. I want you to come in when my friends are there with a suitcase and say, ladies, the night's over. Me and Ronnie are going to Mazatlan. So my name is Ronnie. Well, it's Rhonda, but don't call me that unless you're mad at me. I love
Guys.
That laugh is insane. Come on.
Every man
Nightmare.
that's listening to this right now, his penis just turtled.
I was going to say the balls
It
shriveled.
makes me so sad when it's, oh, what should we do tonight? Let's just stay at home, have some beef stew. I could cry. I always wake up and the first thing I do is dance because I am fun. Do I smoke? I'm a chain smoker. Do I believe in God? Well, that's no fun. Hey, what are you doing down there? Judging every move I make? Absolutely not. No, he'd tear me to shreds. What I'm looking for in a man, big, beefy arms. I better not be able to wrap my hand around it, especially even this. I don't even want to be able to. I'm spontaneous. I like to go on trips. You knock on my door, you say, hey, we're going to Vegas. Woo, I'm up. I don't care. Let's go to Vegas. Let's gamble.
Okay, so I pulled this because I thought this was something that John actually might have done if you had done any video dating or anything like that.
No.
The way she spoke was like, it's Rhonda, but don't call me that. And then the crazy eyes. So I thought that might catch you just because she was clearly bonkers. Cody says that looks like it's a sketch from the Tim and Eric Awesome Show. Great job, but it's not edited enough to be from that. This is fucking real. That lady runs your HR department now.
That's an HR lady right there.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Her match is a psychologist.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And it was just like her energy level was like at 11, and the eyes were crazy, and it was just like it was just the way she did it. It was so
powder
funny.
on.
Well, she was shiny. It was
Shiny?
again. That's why I thought it was definitely very 80s because the makeup was not like everything looked bad. Like it was. If you're watching this, please go an hour 10 minutes in and find this video because it is bonkers. And it's just she looks coked out. Like she's clearly like nervous or just whipped up, and it's bonkers. Buttfucker says, "Hey, let's go out somewhere deserted, and I'll leave you there."
Yeah.
Bleeding,
Jesus
probably.
Christ.
Yeah, she looked like she could stab you or you could easily murder her, but I wouldn't suggest that. But
All right. So, Duchess, do you know what a juggalo is?
isn't that someone who's a fan of the Insane Clown Posse?
That is. You're right.
Okay.
And they have concerts, and, the juggalos go there. And, these juggalos, they're not really
It's creepy makeup. Like they go all out, right? And it's all people, men and women.
But they have great sense of humor.
All flavors and sizes, right?
Right. Well, this one juggalo has a public service announcement. Here we go.
Juggalo 101. Never pick up any money that you find on the ground, such as, because what juggalos like to do is a thing called a poop dollar, and they will wipe their ass with a dollar bill and then throw it on the ground and then watch you pick that dollar up and get shit on your hands and yell poop dollar at you. So don't do it.
It's like the Rocky Horror things, like don't do this, but dress as that, and don't you talk at certain times. Like she was cute. She looked way too young to be a fan of that.
She is cute, but she's again one of those crazy bitches that dress up like a juggalo.
So does that mean like if the girls do they get around like in the juggalo thing? Like
I don't know enough about. We'd have to talk to Jody B about this. I don't know enough about the juggalo, but see, the thing is that Jody, he likes them. Same thing with Mike.
This dirty one.
Yeah, because it's like
she's not wearing enough clown makeup.
Not enough clown makeup, but just maybe enough. And she's got tattoos all over, and she looks like a very dirty, dirty girl. And if you look at her right arm, but it's on the left side. It almost looks like there's a tattoo of Donald Trump there. There's some face there. Could look like Donald Trump. I don't know that.
I don't know.
But anyhow.
Well, here you go. So Cody says that's a honeypot. Most juggalo women are, well, the kind of women the amigos want. Oh.
I don't know anything. I don't know. They're speaking French. I don't know what that's. I don't even know what that is.
I think if you look at maybe what an amigo might prefer in a woman, it's the opposite of that young lady. I think is what he's saying.
You mean an amigo like a Mexican?
Yes.
Or is an amigo part of the juggalo?
No,
lore?
I think
an
amigo. No, like an amigo, like a Mexican. Yeah.
Like a Mexican amigo? Okay.
I think that's what he's saying. Yeah.
I don't know. Like who knows? I'll be somebody. Be
all right, Cody had
us.
to explain it. Yes, a Mexican.
Here we go. A Mexican. Okay. All right. One thing I love about the Trump administration is these people. They go out and they do things like the vice president and Steve. What's the guy's name? Steve. I want to say Steve Miller, but it's not Steve Miller. What's his name? The
Stephen
bald
Miller.
guy. Is Stephen Miller?
Mm-hmm.
I know it was
not Steve, like the music band.
Yeah, Stephen Miller, not Steve like Keep on Rocking Me, Baby.
Fly
Steve
like
Miller. Yeah, nothing like
not
that.
Like that guy. No.
And who else was there? There was three of them. They all went out to
Hegseth.
Hegseth. They all went out to the place where all the National Guard are, and they just went out and they bought them hamburgers and they sat around and they shot the shit with them and they were out there talking in the streets of DC. So Trump's probably like, well, you know what? You can't make me look bad. Now I got to go out there. I got to go buy the troops some hamburgers.
And McDonald's for everyone.
So the one thing that Bobby Kennedy's doing, he got Pete Hegseth, and they're into fitness. They're like, hey, listen, guys, you know what? We need to, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of exercise. So they're trying to do pull-ups and sit-ups, pull-ups and push-ups. I don't know. Here we go. We'll let them explain.
These are squats.
3, 1, 2, 3, go.
We used to.
I hate this. This is like gym class.
Anymore? Like we used to have to do it in gym before we even started any kind of games. You always
that
had
was
to
the warm up. Yep.
Yeah, it was like a warm up you had to do.
1, 2, 3.
Hi, I'm Robert F. Kennedy Jr. You're AJ Secretary. I'm here with Secretary Hegseth from the Department of Defense. And we had our big Pete and Bobby challenge today. 50 pull-ups, 100 push-ups. You try to get under 5 minutes. How'd you do?
We got close. I was about 5:25. You were right behind me.
We had a couple of
50 pull-ups, 100 push-ups under 5 minutes.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I mean, and he did 5:25. Pete did 25. I don't know what Bobby did. Let me see if I can get back.
He said he was right behind him.
to show up today. We told them there was a cabinet meeting here. But anyway, we want to send out a challenge to Sean Duffy to come and do this.
So Secretary Duffy, you're invited to do the Pete and Bobby challenge. Can you do it in under 5 minutes? 50 pull-ups, 100 push-ups. What do you think?
You can beat 6 minutes. You can be part of this.
And yes, thank you, President Trump, for setting the example.
There, he's always got to go wash Trump's
How is
balls.
Trump setting the example? I mean, not for nothing. Donald Trump ain't the picture of
Trump ain't
fucking
doing
fitness.
50.
Don't get me wrong. I'm impressed at what he's doing, but he's not like, yeah, look at me. Yeah, no.
I'm doing 50 pull-ups. I'm doing 100 push-ups, 50 pull-ups.
Yeah,
But
I'm the judge.
I'll tell you what. Pete Hegseth never misses an opportunity to lather up
Slob
Trump's
the
nutsack.
knob.
Ugh.
Presidential physical fitness, make America healthy again, fit not fat. We're going to have a war-fighting force with young men and women who are prepared to defend the nation. We're doing it as a team. Join us. Appreciate it. Absolutely.
There you go.
Produced by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Attaboy, guys. That's what we need. Whoops.
He certainly looks a lot different from the last secretary. Just going to say, of Health and Human Services, who was a dude.
Yeah, it was Rachel Levine, was trans dude. Well, you know what? No, that was Hegseth is hot. I don't care. Oh, okay.
He's not bad looking. I find him creepy, like slimy. Like there's something, like he looks like he might like steal your wallet or something. I don't know. He's got a something.
Oh, is that a dude?
Hegseth?
I'm sorry, I just got derailed. Just what?
That's why I love Mike. He throws some sounds in there.
Well, I like how they called out. Was it Sean Duffy? I'm like, I
don't know who that is. I don't know.
He's the Secretary of Transportation. So it's like his first week on the job. It was like the plane crashes over.
Oh yeah.
Like it was a whole mess. Like January, 3 days after he started, all the shit went down. He has a lot of kids, so he could probably beat them in that challenge. Like he has 7 kids.
My sperm swims faster than your sperm.
My sperm can do push-ups, but yeah. So
I got great swimmers.
They're the strongest.
All right.
But yeah.
Again, this podcast is a public service announcement. We don't want you to do things that'll hurt you. Like, don't take a tin can and put it on an electric stove and then just heat it up with the lid on it. That's not a good thing to do.
Who does?
Here we go.
When it's high level, you can't touch it. That's how you know your can's good is gone. It's the point of the can good.
I didn't listen to this before we did this. I didn't know that this was going to happen. Sorry. Let me back this up again. Homie's sitting there talking. This is hood cooking.
You can't put a can on the stove, dude.
You can't put a can, especially with the lid on.
Crack the lid.
When it's hot enough where you can't touch it, that's how you know your can's good as gone.
You can't touch it because you know that's how you know your can is good and hot, and the insides is even hotter. So you can't. That's what you do. See, I got the chunky classic chicken noodle soup here because chunky it's soup, but it eats like a meal. See,
where's like a meal
to eat out of it. Whatever you're doing.
Oh
it's
no!
kind of suspicious. Whatever suspicious.
Oh, he's got a screwdriver. He's gonna
I'm so nervous. I don't like
He's gonna
this.
open the can.
It's gonna be so hot.
Oh my God! Here we go.
What you got going on in your life? Stop doing that, mama. Stop doing that suspicious ass shit. You know, cause you're trying to read life. But you can't read life. You got that shit happen.
I would say second.
Oh, explosion!
Oh my God, this poor guy. That hurts so much.
Oh,
that's sticky.
Bruce has
soup.
That day is bliss.
Damn, like you that on camera? Oh shit!
Shit, my ski
I got
falling.
shot.
My ski falling off. Shit.
Oh, damn. Now read that. What the fuck? You do know.
Oh my God!
My Lord.
It's all around his eye. Oh, and his forehead. He's bright red.
I have a girlfriend, right?
I almost turned white. I got no eyebrows left.
Did that? Oh, does he have that patch already, or did he like? He likes it hot.
Oh, he's just so lucky he didn't lose his sight. Don't do that.
Oh, don't. Yeah, open. You got to put a hole in that to get that pressure out.
You can't do. Right.
Oh wait. Oh, hang on. Cody says, "Do you all think this is what
Jackson did?" I don't know. To turn white.
Michael Jackson did to turn white. Thank you.
So I have a story about
it's
this.
hot. Super hot. It was hot. It was super hot.
My grandfather, he used to do shit like this, but what he did was he would put a pot of water and a boiling water, and he would do this, right? Well, he lived in this house back in the day, and what he did was he put a can of soup in the water, and then he forgot about it, and he went inside, and he took a nap. So he's sitting in his chair watching the news, taking a nap, and all of a sudden he hears,
"Holy fuck!"
And if you come into my house and you look at the kitchen, if you look at the ceiling, you can, because you can't get it's been painted like several times. There's still soup stains up on the ceiling.
He's lucky he wasn't
Pop
right there.
Yeah. But Pop knew what he was doing. He used water, and you don't do it until it explodes. What, are you crazy? Okay, Pop. But he would have been fine. You know something? That all would have been fine if he would have just cracked that thing open and let some pressure
Pop a
out
hole
of
in
it.
it. Yep.
When he got that screwdriver, I was like, God damn. God damn. All right.
That's a shame. Oh, thank God it didn't explode on him. But oofda. That poor guy. That he looks like he's going to be in a lot of pain for a few days. And the fact it just
burns are the
up
worst
in the
too,
top
aren't
of his
they?
face.
Burns are so bad.
Oh,
all right.
There you go. Cody says
one time I was okay. You do it. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
One time I was cooking frozen mini corn dogs. I fell asleep, woke up 5 hours later. They weren't burnt, so I ate them anyway.
5 hours.
Ugh.
Okay.
What was in your corn dogs, dude? Yuck.
All right. Why don't we do this? Because we got to do the voicemails.
Okay.
And we have a new voicemail from somebody brand new. And they actually went over to the website over at boomerbunker.com and used it over there.
Fabulous.
I don't know. See if you recognize this voice. I don't recognize the name. Here we go.
Hey, half redneck Bob here. What goes clop, 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 bang, bang, bang?
Duchess, what goes clop, 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 bang, bang, bang?
I don't know.
Clop, clop, clop.
Oh, wait a minute. It's clop, 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 bang, bang, bang,
bang.
Clop, clop, clop. What does that? Okay, here we go.
An Amish drive-by shooting.
Oh my God.
She likes that one.
I do.
All right, we got all white Dean here.
Dean got it.
Oh, Dean's got. Maybe it was Dean. I don't know. But okay, here we go.
Hey, Steve, how's it going today? Love the show as always. I have a question for you. What's worse than going down on your grandma?
Duchess, what's worse than going down on your grandma?
It's going to be something so gross. I don't know.
Here
I
we
don't.
go.
Hitting your head on the coffin lid.
Oh my God! Stop playing that laugh. That's fucking horrible. God damn it. That's disgusting.
All right.
Ah.
Thank you for that one, Dean. The expression on her face was amazing. All right, here we go. We also have Half Black Neil.
Oh no.
Hey fellas, it's Half Black Neil. Humor is like skin. The darker it gets, the less people like it.
I have to agree with Half Black Neil. I have to agree with him on that.
He's not wrong. I don't think he's wrong.
He's not wrong on that one. All right.
Yeah, oh yeah, my laugh is always at the dirty jokes. Yes.
I got it. All right. So what do you want to do about these podcast shout-outs? I'm not sure if I want to go through them for 15 minutes all the time. I don't.
Well, the problem is we don't read them. We read a couple and then we talk and then we come back and read a few more and then talk about them.
Right.
We could just read.
still.
Why don't we do them this week and then we just put them in the podcast notes from now on?
Yeah. All right. So what we're going to do is one last time we're going to go through these. And then we're just going to take these links and we're going to put them in the podcast notes.
All right. So here we go.
Because and you know what? It was Sparky Toaster.
I thought it was. It sounded like his voice, but
I
you know what? I
never
usually
heard
hear
him
him.
before.
Hear him
Hold
on Bruce's show.
Sparky Toaster talks on Bruce's show?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Oh no, I thought I clicked Cody. Oh my God, Sparky.
That's Sparky Toaster.
Play it again.
I have to listen to this again.
I
Hold
have to
on.
listen again.
Hey, half redneck Bob here.
Aw.
What goes clop, clop, clop? Bang, bang, bang. Clop, clop, clop. And I'm astride by shooting.
All right, there we go.
Thank you, Sparky.
All right. It's not that we
Well
don't
done,
love
Sparky.
these podcasts that we that we shout out, because that's why we do them. We're fans of the show, but I don't know. It just seems like it takes a lot of time, and I'm trying to get this show over within an hour and a half. I think that's a good way to do things. That's
I agree. Yeah.
All right. She talks off mic.
I'm sorry. Popping something in the comments.
Oh,
thinking.
I gotcha. All right. Why don't we do some podcast shout outs? This will be the last time we do them on the show, but we do really like these podcasts.
Yes.
And it's partly my fault too, because I listen to these podcasts, and when I hear an episode, I want to comment on it. So, I make them longer. So I blame myself.
We'll accept that.
I correct him.
I wouldn't want to argue with you.
Of course
on
you
this.
wouldn't. I know.
Certainly only on this. Okay. The Weathered View with Bruce, Jason, and Ken.
And he's got a ladyboy foot fetish from what it looks like to me. Mm-hmm. Yes, that does happen. And I had to say it with Aaron.
Wheelbarrow Full of Dicks with Mike, Travis, and Drunk.
And then the Old Man's Podcast that I never get a chance to watch live.
Shitty Song of the Week with Red and Jody.
Glad to see those guys are back. And the TNA Podcast with Jason Roach and Sam Hall. I don't know if they're back because there were some
issues, so
there
a
was
little
some
bit of a
issues.
hiatus, but stay tuned. They shout it out
they'll
on
be
their
back.
on their
Right.
Facebook page. So they're old time guys. Oh, stop. That's a
Sorry.
little close to home there, buddy. Shooting the Shiznit with BT.
All right. You can see Duchess there once a month.
Mm-hmm.
She's on there once a month. All right. I got to talk about this next one. I'm sorry. I have to. I have to. I shake my head with Lisa and Sam. They did a live show out in Ontario. And then when they were done, Air Canada went on strike. And they had no way of getting back. No plane. So they rented a car.
And how far?
It was over 2,000. It took them 3 days. 3 days. 3 full days of driving to drive back to Saskatoon.
And
It
how
took
long
them
was the
2
flight? Like originally?
Maybe an hour and a half.
Oh, it
like that.
blows so much. Yeah.
All right. So the thing is that it took them 2 days to drive to get out of Ontario because they had to go up over Lake Superior And like if you wanted to drive from Toronto to Saskatoon, it took you through the United States because it's a faster route. The problem was they didn't have passports and they couldn't go, so I had to drive. So 3 days they drove. I stayed as far away from them as I possibly could because I knew. Could you imagine? I don't care who anybody. You drive 3 straight days, at least 12 hours a day in a car with somebody.
Yeah,
you
kind of hate them by the end.
Yeah, you want to kill them. You really want to kill them. But what they did do, and I'll tell you one thing about Lisa.
Glad it's safe. They're safe.
One thing about Sam and Lisa and Sam. The one thing that they do is they do social media very well. If you go to follow them on any of their socials, they do amazing content. So they're up there and they're like, okay, it's 6:30 in the morning. We're getting ready to drive. And Samantha's behind it. Let's go. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I want to get in the car and I want to drive. So anyhow, they're home. And you know what they did? Because they've never missed a Friday for as long as they've been podcasting. They've always put one out. They drove I don't know how many hours. They drove like 12 or 13 hours to get home. 2 hours. They went on, they recorded a podcast. They will have a podcast out tomorrow.
They are professionals. That's why
they are
what
committed. Lisa should be committed, but they are committed to do what they do. So I got their podcast ready to go. And that's how I fell down that whole rabbit hole of whatever that was, the Riverside FM thing that we were talking about earlier. So
I did
anyhow,
watch a couple of their stories. They were pretty funny. So.
Yeah. And not only that, and the whole podcast is about the trip because I was trying to find, a spot to break for their commercial.
Mm-hmm.
And I figured I would get where they would change topics. Nope. The whole thing, it was just them bitching about the ride with each other. It's actually pretty funny.
I think they were tired of each other. I mean, you're tired of anybody that you're forced to be with without a break. That's the problem. It's like no escape. I guess when they would go to sleep at night, I'm assuming they shared a room or whatever.
Yes.
But
yes, they did.
So you're just trapped.
All right, hold on. We have some breaking news. Bob just reported that Tom didn't hang himself yet. Yet. That's good news.
Yay! And then here's the other part to that.
Devin update. Still dead.
God damn.
No, Devin update, not Delvin. Devin update. Still dead.
Delvin is very much not dead. He just dropped a podcast today.
All right, Duchess, will you come on? Let's get through these things,
All
please.
right. I didn't take a left turn
Just
here.
kidding.
The Misanthrope Radio 2.0 with Lorenzo. He just dropped an episode today.
It just dropped an episode, and I haven't got a chance to listen to it yet, but I'm always excited to listen to it. It's one of my favorite podcasts. Delvin upstate. He's still black.
Upstate?
Okay.
He's upstate? That's cool.
Yeah, he's upstate. Upstate.
Good. That's nice to know.
All right. The brand.
Oh my God! Stop.
The Brand X podcast with Deuce Joe and some asshole named John Jamingo.
Coma stop, bitches.
We are supposed to be doing a episode the 30th. I'm pretty sure it's the 21st right now. So that looks like that's going to happen. And then, of course, that was your.
Well, I thought you were still talking about Brand X. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Who's Right podcast with Doug and Anthony. Derpy derp.
Derp derp.
You gotta go Durka Durka. That's an Aaron line. I laugh every time Aaron goes Durka Durka.
All right. I cancel with Edward. He did put an episode out last week, and
yes,
I think he's off his meds, but in a good way.
He seems a little maybe.
He's a little manic.
Oh, Durka Durka Durka.
Exactly.
And World Ablaze with George Fonz.
All right, everybody. That's it for us. We will be back Monday, unless I bleed to death. I'm so sorry. Didn't you? Right. We didn't even get it. We didn't even do our plugs this morning.
We did not. So
hey,
I'm
Duchess,
going to plug it now.
Why don't you tell us where Duchess? Let me do the segue, Duchess. God damn. My goodness, Duchess. Why don't you tell everybody where we can go get our links and all our stuff?
All righty. That's a great idea, John. Thanks for sharing that suggestion. We would love for you to follow us on social media and join our Discord. You can leave us a voicemail at boomerbunker.com. You can also send us a text or leave a voicemail by calling 856-477-1935. And if you would like your very own Boomer Bunker mug or tumbler, we just suggest you visit horribledesign.com, and Jason will be very happy to take care of you. Just type in Boomer Bunker in the search and your options will pop up. And just to let you know, we do not make a dime from our merch. We want to make all of our merch as affordable as possible.
Because we're dumb. All right.
Because we
and
love
also,
you guys. That's
a happy birthday to the Jimmy. Today's Jimmy's birthday.
Theme song? Oh, the Jimmy.
I don't have the theme song.
Oh, how could you mention Jimmy and not have his theme
Because I don't play the theme song every time I talk about the Jimmy. I don't
You
mention.
should.
Because
it's great.
I don't.
Can you add it in post?
No.
Oh, you're so
Hold on.
mean.
Jesus Christ.
I love the Jimmy theme.
I know you do. I'll find the Jimmy thing now.
Oh, because he's so fun.
Let me see if I hear. Is this it? Here it is. For the Jimmy's birthday.
It's the Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? It's the Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do?
Oh, thank you.
I'm so glad. That you
I'm very
never leave the
happy.
house until my second shit. That's it.
Yeah, we'll have to find out on Monday how his birthday was, and how I would love to know how the Jimmy celebrates a birthday.
I would not. I would not.
Why
He
not?
tells- well, again, I listened to him today. It's all the older you get, the more. Back in the day, we talked
should be
about
happy.
like bitches and doing things and
Uh-huh.
hunting and all that. Now we talk about bowel movements and doctor's appointments. It's fucking ridiculous.
You
The most
old farts, you.
boring
I leave the
shit
house
you
until
ever
my
want to hear.
second shit. I take a shit, I shower. I never leave the house.
Exactly.
You think that was Jimmy, but it's really John.
I had to go to my accountant today. I had to give him some paperwork, and then I got to go over to the doctors, because I got a thing with my gallbladder and my liver.
What's going on with your gallbladder?
Well, I might have gallstones.
Okay, and what's wrong with your liver?
I have a fatty liver.
Yeah, Jimmy. We all have fatty livers. Yes, it's not really a condition.
You know what? I want to do one more shout out. I had someone reach out to me. They wanted a Boomer Bunker sticker. So if you would like one of these fabulous Boomer Bunker stickers, I still have some available. So just drop me a message in any one of our socials and I'll get that out to you.
Okay.
Just saying.
All right, everybody. We will be back here Monday, 6:30
Monday.
Eastern time,
Mm-hmm.
and more fun and hijinks, unless
Of
I bleed to
course.
death. All right. Say goodbye,
It's all
Duchess.
about you. Goodbye. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Boomer Bunker. We'd love for you to become a bunker dweller and join us live. Catch our live streams every Monday and Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Rumble, and X. If you've just found us, be sure to follow or subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcast apps so you never miss a new episode. And hey, while you're there, do us a solid. Share the show, tell a friend, and leave a review. It really helps. We'd love to hear from you. For show updates, shenanigans, and general tomfoolery, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, and Rumble. All the links are in the show notes, or simply visit boomerbunker.com. Got something to say? Please shoot us an email at theboomerbunker@gmail.com or leave a voicemail at 856-477-1935.